8, 9, and 1.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. You know, players won't give you that pitch anymore.
The 1-0 home. Anyway. Here's the 1-1. Sinker is right there for a called strike 2. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Fouled back. Again, a 1-2. 1-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. Peterson is there, and he has it for the first out. Ian Kennedy will take his cuts now. First pitch coming. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Now the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Over for a look here is Puig, but this is into the seats, a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ready with another 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Right over the top here with the 4-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Here's Will Myers. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now here's the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And the pitch. And oh man, that caught him pretty good there as it ricochets toward the third baseline. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Yonhervis Solarte will dig in. He popped out in foul territory his first time. Comes set, now the pitch. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Well, you take a swing at a pitch like that, You're lucky that you only got sawed off. He's going to have to go find himself another piece of lumber.
0-1 pitch hit on the ground to second for Kendrick. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. Braves leave 1 through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. Howie now to get us going here in the 4th.
Second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
First offering on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Peanuts over here, peanuts.
The 1-0. And the 1-0 is sent out to straightaway center field. There to take it is Myers, and that's the first out.
Yeah, once the sun goes down here, this place plays like a much different ballpark. Case in point right there. That ball had no carry whatsoever.
Yasmani Grandal will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. First pitch coming. Now a little bouncer into no man's land down that third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Pitch on the way. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Goes the other way as this is lined to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Very quickly, 5 pitches and 2 outs here in the 4th. Well, those are the kind of innings you love to have if you plan on working deep into a ball game.
Carl Crawford will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now the first pitch. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Matt Kemp will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Right fielder.
First pitch on the way. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. Crawford is there to make the catch, and the home half of the 4th starts with a 1-pitch out. Third and final game of this 3-game set comes your way Sunday afternoon. That's tomorrow as you see the pitchers scheduled to take the mound in the series finale. Justin Upton will stand in now, a Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago. First pitch coming. And that's in there for a strike.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, he must have been looking for that same breaking ball because that pitch, it's right there.
The pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Now another 0-2. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. So good awareness that time as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop third strike. Yonder Alonso. We'll see if he can do it again. He homered his first time around. Here's is the first offering. In the dirt, might not be enough to try it. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, that's the obvious danger of trying to get a guy to fish at a curveball in the dirt. You'll see this one skip away, and now that'll take the double play situation right off the board. Could be a costly mistake.
Now the 1-0 pitch. And looked like he jammed him that time a bit as it's hit in the air to center field. Peterson is there, 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The catcher, number 3,
Derek Norris will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. Here's the first pitch to him. And a curveball in for a strike. He's ready. Now the pitch. Oh, good spot. On the black for strike 2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Pause. Now the pitch. Pretty well hit. Deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. The next 0-2. Smack the opposite way now, and this should give him at least 2 bases. Here comes Upton around third. And the runner will score from second as they take a 2-1 lead. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
He's got to be mad at himself out there on the mound. He had him down 0-2, and then he makes a mistake by grooving one, and this gets turned around into a run-scoring double.
Here's Will Middlebrooks now. Now a ball line foul as that's in the seats over the Padre dugout. From the stretch. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. He's set. Now the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. Here comes another 0-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Padres pick up a run on the RBI double. We're through 4. It's now 2-1 Friars. Juan Uribe will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
You gotta strike him out.
Now here's the first pitch. And, oh, that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm. And that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off. And from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue. So that at least is a good sign. Jock Peterson will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time.
All right, let's do this.
Here's the first offering. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike two.
So far, he's the only guy that struck out for these guys. He's in danger of making it two now.
Get you out of here.
He waits, now the pitch. And low and inside with a fastball as he's got a hot-footed out of there.
Yeah, you got to be careful there after that leadoff single. You don't want to hit a guy here and really let him get something started.
Now the 1-2. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. So with a runner at first and one gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And as we'd expect, not a huge differential here. In fact, no differential at all, with both guys clocking in at 92 as their top fastball. Brandon McCarthy will stand in, and you have to figure that he'll likely be swinging the bat now. First pitch to him. And a little surprising to see the bunt still on here, but he puts it down anyway. Only up as it's a successful sacrifice.
Yeah, down by a run, they're not taking any chances here. They want to tie this ball game up. And the sacrifice moves a man to third here with just one away.
Here's J-Roll, Jimmy Rollins now. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. You got to say, for a strikeout pitcher, not too many strikeouts here so far.
And he's in a big need of one right here. It would definitely come in handy.
Here's the 1-0. Here's a swing, and he saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Dodgers leave one. They're down 2-1. Alexi Amarista will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the fifth.
The shortstop, Alexi Amarista.
Now the first pitch. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. The pitch count there, one pitch into his fifth inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
And he takes a cold strike one.
1-1.
The 1-1 home. Sticking with the soft stuff here as this misses. It's 2-1.
Well, that strike zone looks like it's tightening up a bit.
Ready with the 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. The 2-2. Foul toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Here's another 2-2. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
A pitcher, number 22,
Ian Kennedy will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Now here's the first pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1. Two runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And now a pitch on the way. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there, and I'll tell you, these two guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
Will Myers will dig in. He singled his last time around. And here's the first pitch. Cut fastball taken for strike 1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Here's the pitch. Now the 0-1 is swung on and hit on the ground to third. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
You talk about a throw eating a guy up at first. Look at how he lets this ball play him. Instead of going out to get the ball, he lets it get too deep. And at that point, it's hard to get those hands into a high enough position, and he can't make the play.
Yonhervis Solarte will dig in for a third time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far. First pitch coming. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And you know, down there at third base, he absolutely wants another shot at a ground ball. Something to try and make up for that error.
He's set, now the pitch. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. He's ready now, the pitch. Now a ground ball toward the hole, and Rollins can't cut it off. It's into left for a base hit.
Well, he's been a little slow out of the blocks here to start the season, but that looks a little better there as this is a sharp base hit.
Matt Kemp, see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. First pitch coming. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Nice easy stroke. Let's go. Get a hold of one.
As a look, now the pitch. And here's a ball out towards straightaway center field. Plenty of time to put this one away. And that ends the leave a pair. As they're unable to add to their 2-. Yasiel Puig will start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6.
Yasiel Puig.
First offering on the way. And now the first pitch of the inning is sent in the air out to straightaway center. Myers is under it to put it away, and it's 1 pitch, 1 out to kick off the 6th.
Well, any time you can retire this guy, that's good. Anytime you can do it leading off an inning, that's great. And anytime you can do it on 1 pitch, that's a full trifecta right there.
Adrian Gonzalez will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Ball one. For that man right there, just the one run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. And that's off his leg on the mound. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was at first. The skipper's out of the dugout, and it looks as though he might decide to challenge that out call.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word from the dugout is. But here's one more look at it. Man, that's tough to tell if he was out for sure from that angle. And I can see why this was a really tough call on the umpire.
So here's the signal from the dugout, and it appears they will decide not to challenge the call on the field, so the runner is out at first. Here's Howie Kendrick, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 2-2 pitch on the way. And a full count now as Kennedy misses there. It's 3-2 now.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
Now a ball hit fouled off to the right and up into the crowd. Payoff pitch one more time. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. They still trail it here 2-1. Justin Upton will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the sixth.
Justin Upton.
Now the first pitch. First pitch of the inning is bounced up the middle, and they're going to get themselves a base runner rather quickly here as that's into center field for a leadoff single.
And here's a case on the mound where he's trying to sneak a first pitch fastball by him, but he was having none of that at the plate. He just sends it right back where it came from.
Yonder Alonso will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning. We flash you back to take another look at a solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch coming. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Pause, now the pitch. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Upton the runner at first, nobody out. From the stretch. Now a ball lined to the right side. And they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second, a double play.
And for a first baseman, if the most direct route is to just tag the guy, That's what you do. There's no sense in trying to throw it to your pitcher or your second baseman covering, especially if you don't have to.
Derek Norris will dig in, 1 for 2 to this point in the ball game. First pitch on the way. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
And he lays off for ball 1. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
The 1-1. This one's in there. Maybe should have been strike 3, but instead it's 1-2 now. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. The 1-2. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And a fair ball as this will head out toward the 322 sign in right.
Well, this was a wise decision here to hold on at first base. Even though that ball's off the wall, I think they would have had a good shot at throwing him out. But he holds on at first.
Here's Will Middlebrooks now. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Comes set. Now the pitch. Now this pitch is popped up. Playable for Grandal behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. 7th inning coming up. It's the Padres 2 and the Dodgers 1. Back here at Petco Park. Padres out in front in this one as we come to our game summary for the first 6 innings of play. Yasmani Grandal will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
That's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and very even game through 6 innings.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a liner back through the box. And that's through into center field. So the tying run's aboard to kick off the inning.
Okay, don't get rattled.
I think the Dodgers are hoping that Grandal can help solidify that catching position that they've had a little trouble with over the years. And he looks really good right there as he lines this one for a solid single.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Sean Kelly will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jed Jerko will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 9, Jed Jerko.
Here's Carl Crawford now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. 1 run, 6 hits, 1 error in the ball game for the Dodgers to this point. The 1-0 pitch. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. One home now to Crawford. And they'll play for the tie here as he puts this one down. Barehanded at his ankle. Throw is low, and it gets by. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
Well, and here's a situation where he can't be catching these guys off guard. I mean, he just showed bunt on the previous pitch, and he tries again and winds up legging out a base hit.
Juan Uribe will come forward now in what could be an at-bat that goes a long way toward deciding this ball game.
And they better be careful, too, because they haven't gotten him out yet, so this is no small task.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. He seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal at all.
Now the 1-0. That misses. 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. Some anxious moments now in that first base dugout.
Yeah, he cannot be liking what he's seeing, that's for sure.
Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. 3-0 pitch. Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. The catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. And the run will score from third on the sacrifice fly. And we are tied here in the late innings.
When he steps to the plate, he knows exactly what he's got to do. This one's deep enough to get the job done, and that ties up the ball game.
Jock Peterson will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. Here's the first offering. Runner goes for second. Driven the other way out to deep left field. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away.
Yeah, it looked like this might be much more off the bat, but this ballpark has really played large tonight. And, you know, we've seen a few balls right now really get knocked down out there.
Andre Ethier will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 16, Andre.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch is high. The throw, and it's not in time as Crawford takes second with ease.
And I think everybody in the ballpark knew that he was going to be running with 2 away. But even when you know it's coming, he's still hard to get a handle on. And he's in the scoring position now with that stolen base.
Here's the 1-0 now to Ethier. Now he takes something off there as this is skied out to deep center field. Myers will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
J.P. Howell will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
J.P. Howell.
Alexi Amarista will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
The shortstop, Alexi.
Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one. Now here's the pitch. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. Now here it comes. There's a hot shot out to left center over the head of the shortstop Rollins, a base hit.
A good sign here to start the home seventh. He finds a pitch to his liking there, and now the go-ahead runs on base to kick off the inning.
Jed Jerko will come on, and as he's newly entered into the ballgame, he'll get his first plate appearance now here in inning number 7. Now here's the first pitch. Oh, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Kendrick, but no real shot at 2 as he's saved easily at first.
Boy, and that's just a tough turn at second as they go around the horn. Now, he's got to hang in there because he knows he's going to get upended. And in the end, they wind up getting just the force on the lead runner.
Here's Will Myers as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Oh, that's a good fastball right there. And you had to figure that he was looking for that sinker.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Rollins back to Gonzalez, but it's a bit too late, and they'll settle for just the 1 out.
Now batting, second baseman,
Yonhervis Solarte will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch to him. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
One 0 pitch now. And he falls behind now. 2-0.
What you'd call a rule book strike. Technically, that's in the strike zone, but it's a call that most pitchers don't get nowadays.
2 out with the... That one's more like it, he says. Back to 2-1 now.
Boy, and this is why you're trying to get yourself into good hitters' counts. This is just right down the middle on 2-0, and swinging at this should be your reward, but he decides to let it go.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a strike. Threw him a breaking ball that time, 2-2.
Boy, he just turned that thing over perfectly. He put that thing right on a dime.
Here comes the 2-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Here now the 2-2. And this is swung on and bounced to Rollins at short. They'll go the short way to Kendrick at second, and that'll be that. 1 left for San Diego. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Dale Thayer will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Jimmy Rollins will stand in, and it's a bullpen game now. Both starters out as we begin inning number 8.
Yeah, both starters are out, and since we're tied, both starters not going to be involved in the decision.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. 1-0 on the way. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Ready now on 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Here it comes, 2-1. Ball 3 now to Rollins. 3-1. One thing that man right there will not tolerate: leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Now the 3-1. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Definitely not a guy you wanted to lose there. Now, you've got something else to worry about besides your command.
Yasiel Puig will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Come on, bud.
Now here's the first pitch. There goes Rollins. Here's a swing and a ground ball. From the belt, the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And, in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer.
And here behind the plate, I think he's got a good sense that that guy's going to be off from first. You can see him. He gets a little antsy trying to speed up his mechanics to make that throw. And ultimately, he never gets a good grip on the baseball.
Come on, Padres.
Comes set. Now the pitch. There's a shot to right field. That's falling for a base hit. And the go-ahead run will move up to third and wisely hold there with nobody out.
Well, that is just picture perfect right there. You know as a hitter that you're going to want to make sure you hit it to the right side to get that runner to third base. But if you do it well enough, you get yourself a base hit to go along with it. Check it out. He lets this pitch get almost past him, but then he manages to still get good contact and send it into right field for the base hit.
Nick Vincent will come on now in an awfully tough spot as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Adrian Gonzalez will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Come on, turn the double. Get the easy out.
Now the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
And this is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from you, so you got to suck it up.
Come on, Bud.
One 0 on the way. A runner moving from third as that's speared on the mound. Throw in time for the first out, but in the meanwhile, the go-ahead run is in to score. And that'll score the runner from third as they seize control here, 3-2.
And here's just a case of a guy at the plate doing the little things to help his team win. And he gives his guys the lead here following the RBI groundout.
Howie Kendrick will step in with a big opportunity to get that insurance run home from second. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. He's ready now, the pitch. Grounded to third. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first. And now they've got a man out there with nowhere to go. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second.
Yeah, not a real heady base running move right there. He's got thoughts of going to third, and then he thinks better of it, and by then, he's a dead duck out there trying to make it back to second.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0.
That's just another cut fastball, trying to work that thing back to the outside corner, but he's not getting that call right now, nor is he getting guys to chase it.
Here's the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Oh, with every pitch it misses, he just keeps digging himself a deeper and deeper hole.
Come on, Padres.
Hitters count 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. If it's my number 7 hitter, probably not.
2 outs here with a runner at third. What can he do here? 3-0. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. LA's on top, 3-2. Matt Kemp will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. First pitch coming. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. The 1-0. And he gets a piece here as this ball's fouled away. Now Kemp awaits the 1-1. That's on the corner to put him behind now, 1-2.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Here's the lefty's offering on 1-2. This is hit sharply to the left side. But Uribe is right there to corral it for the first down.
Yeah, that would have been nice to get that tying run on base, and this ball's definitely hit hard enough. It's just right at his man.
Here's Justin Upton now, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
Now the pitch. 0-1 pitch hit on the ground to second for Kendrick. And this throw almost took off on him, but a fine play to leave his feet at first and then come down on the bag to record the second out. And both starters have been in form. 3-2 our score as we give you a look at the starter comparison for these two opposing pitchers. Yonder Alonso come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3-4-5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
First pitch coming. Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike 1. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Out in front as he pulls this one down the line at first. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Pitch on the way. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. And it runs up the arm of Rollins. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. The dangerous Carl Crawford will get things started when we return. We've played 8 full. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Friars 2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Joaquin Benoit come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th.
53, Joaquin Benoit. Now playing left field and batting in the 7th spot. Number 25.
And here is Carl Crawford now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. And the pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. The pitch. And this is going to be a ball. Another 0-2 home. And he misses there, 1-2.
Well, not a bad idea up there against a guy who's been fouling everything off in sight. You never know. Maybe he goes after that one, too.
Here's the pitch. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the 9th. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Yeah, and this ball's hit right down the line and not fair by a whole lot. You can see the umpire right on it to make the call, and he gets it right as this ball is fair by not more than a foot or so.
Here's the third baseman, Juan Uribe. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. On at first is a stolen base threat in Crawford. Nobody out. He's set. Now the pitch. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it's not in time as Crawford takes second with ease.
And we'll give you an isolation look at this one from our camera down in the third base well. You'll see he's not looking back. This is a straight steal, and he's into second with no one out.
He's set. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. J.P. Howell will stand in with a golden chance here to help himself out with a runner at third.
And he knows this is a definite strikeout situation. So the big key here is, at the very least, find a pitch you can put in play.
Aaron, stop him right here.
First offering on the way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
And the infield behind him has come in here, but I've got a feeling he's going to try to handle this one himself.
As a look, now the pitch. Squeeze attempt misses! And forget about it now as he is hung out to dry here, and they tag him out on the busted squeeze play.
And you know, that's the big danger of trying to squeeze play when you got the pitcher up there. You might be better served to try this with a good contact guy to make sure he can get the bunt down. So once everything goes wrong, you can say goodbye to that runner on third.
2 out, nobody on. And now a pitch on the way. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I smell another changeup coming here before too long.
Could even be right here.
Now the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a line drive to center field. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
I'm not sure what's more surprising. The fact that a relief pitcher just got a base hit, or the fact that he was hitting in the first place. Maybe they know something that I don't.
Andre Ethier will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Alex Guerrero will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 7, Alex Guerrero.
And here's the first pitch. Runners off for second. Swung on and taken the opposite way out toward deep left center. Myers is going to have room out there as he puts this away to Rickman on 2 base hits, no errors, and a runner left. Nothing more in the Dodger 9th. Last chance coming up for the Friars. They trail it here 3-2. Kenley Jansen is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 74, Kenley Jansen.
Derek Norris will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Now here it comes. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here it comes. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
Wow, what a great way to start off your half of the inning. Late in this ball game, he is pumped up out there at second base, trying to get his teammates into it.
Will Nieves will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. And now with the possible tying run at second here, we're going to have a pinch runner as they try to get a little more speed out there. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing and I'm just watching this game.
The next pitch. Back up the middle, and that'll get through. It's into center, a base hit. The throw to the plate. And the tying run is going to score from second, and we are right back to where we started.
Well, you started to get a sense that this was coming. They have come roaring all the way back in this game to tie it up in the bottom of the ninth. Unbelievable.
Alexi Amarista will stand in now, and we'll see what they do about perhaps getting that winning run to second. Here's the first pitch. Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. And the throw is late at first, so they can't get anybody out.
Boy, here he's not showing late trying to beat one out. He's giving himself up to get that runner to second. I mean, you've got to be able to defend this better than they did. That's an out you have to count on getting.
Jed Jerko will stand in, and you can bet that they'll be looking to induce the double play ball here with that winning run on second. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. In there for strike one, 0-1.
Yeah, he needed that one. Something to give him a little bit of confidence.
The 0-1. Here's the ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Puig is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away.
Good job there at second base of doing the math in his head and figuring out he can make it up to third. So that puts runners on the corners now with only one away.
Will Myers will stand in knowing that just a fly ball could end this thing, as the outfield will likely come in a bit. Here's the first pitch, and the runner's coming home. Oh, they put the squeeze on, and he gets it down. And how do you like that? They roll the dice, the squeeze works, and it's going to end the ball game.
You're kidding me, right? I mean, you've got to be kidding me. A walk-off suicide squeeze? Nobody does that. Who has the guts to make a call like that? But what a job to get this bunt down and plate that winning run from third base. Unbelievable.
So a good ball game is what we just watched. With runs hard to come by, it makes it much easier to find our difference maker, and this was the man, no doubt. He's our top player of the game.
And I think, all things considered, this was really a team victory. But out of everybody, I agree, he made the biggest impact out there.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Padres win it 4-3. Good night from San Diego.
The final line score of our ball game tonight for the victorious San Diego Padres. 4 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Dodgers, 3 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 7 minutes. A reminder that post-game trolley service to Mission Valley, Old Town, or to South County is available from the Gaslamp Quarter or 12 and Imperial trolley stations. MTS buses are also available outside the park, 4, 11, and 25 routes. And service on the 3, 5, and 16 routes is available a few short blocks away on Market Street.